Everyone, and welcome to Kalechi's Potted Garden, or Kalechi's Potted Fruit Garden. Need to get that name straight. I have two pink guavas that I found. I always wanted some. Um, they both shriveled up yesterday because, again, when I bought it, I wanted to make sure that it is well established. So, that one I pulled out, try to soften the root ball, but you can kind of see here. All right, let me take this off. It's pretty much just root in here. And what I noticed is they put a lot of fertilizer. See the green stuff? So what I'm doing on this one, so this one, it's gonna be okay. I just need to water it. So I watered them both. This one took the water. This one doesn't look like it's taking it. And it's really starting to get crispy, but we still have some leaves okay here. So it'll recover. But it's time to pot it. So I'm gonna put it in these pots. The Costco I went to didn't have any more of my recommended pots that I've been using. So I'm gonna use these. These are a little bit bigger, but at least though, once I loosen the soil, the roots, they'll be able to absorb water. Because right now it's not absorbing water. So what I'm doing is, I'll show you what I did on this one. So I took it out. Right now you see the roots are a little bit more loose. It looked like that one when I pulled it out. And so what I'm doing is, as I'm shaking or loosening the roots, I'm going in and doing it on top of these plants. As you know, these are not edibles, right? So you kind of see here, look at all the green stuff, the fertilizer. So I don't want this. I'm trying to, at the same time, get the artificial fertilizer out of it because I want it to be organic. I'm not going to be able to get all of it out, but I want to get as much as I can out. And as I water over the next few weeks and months, all this is going to get washed away anyway. So then it's just going to be, the standard organic supplements. So I've mixed my organic stuff here. When I was doing it, I started doing it in this pot, and then I was like, wait, what am I doing? When I started seeing the green, it's like, no, I don't want to do that. So I took them out. So we're gonna put these. I've mixed in the same mix, the potted mix, perlite. You don't see it here right now. Fertilizer, earthworm castings. I put some blood meal in there, vermiculite, and then we're gonna put it in there, mulch it. I have some mulch in here, and for all of you that don't like Galveston Beach, I have a video on this, but I haven't posted it yet. But I went there and took a big bag of, I don't know if you can see that, seaweed. And so I mixed it in here. But anyways, you can use seaweed for mulch. But I took a big bag of seaweed from Galveston. I rinsed all the salt out of my patio, and I put it in my compost. You kind of see that seaweed mixed with hardwood mulch. This is my first time trying it this way. You kind of see the seed. There we go. This is at the bottom. This is pretty much seaweed. And so I put this in my compost. I put a nice chunk in my compost when I'm composting a new batch. But this time I want to try it this way. So we're going to mix all this in. That one is probably going to end up going in the compost. That's a huge chunk. So I don't know if that's moss or what. But anyways, we mix this in here. And then we're going to use that as mulch. So let me go ahead and put these in here. And at least get this to start, not doing that, right? So I got two pink guavas. As you know, I have a white guava at the other end. And then I have I think this is called Beer's Black Fig. Again, they were decent, good priced at Lowe's. So these were just $15. So when I pick, I want to make sure the trunk is thick, nice thick trunk. It's established its root system. So look at the size of that thing, man. That's a huge trunk for $13. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So 13. Awesome deal. And it wasn't on discount. So if you're watching this, if I put this up early and it's still August, go to the Lowe's that's off of, I think it's store like 0555 or something like that. It's off of Highway 6. I think it's one of those streets that's off it. It's right next to a Home Depot as well. So if you can find it, good luck. But as of now, there's still like maybe 12 there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pot this right there. As you can see, it's been straightened out. Whenever this was planted, I probably saw that you can rewind and see it, but this was tilted. So I straightened it out. The root ball is now kind of sitting this way, but I stuck a bunch of dirt underneath to straighten it out. So hopefully this kind of goes up, that grows up, because I don't want it growing like this. See that? This one I need to when I plant it, as I'm not gonna plant it that way. I'm gonna plant it like that. That way it's facing up, right? So like that. See that? Because right now it's doing this, right? So when we loosen the root ball and put it in there, it's going straight up like this. Zoom that for you. There we go, like that. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do that one, and then the fig, and another lesson the folks need to learn. Okay, I took off the tags. This was on here. I took that off. But when they tell folks to make sure you take off these tags, or it's gonna harm your plant. Let me show you what this is doing here. Look at this. Now this is saying, you know, this is a pink guava, right? So this thing, they probably put it on when it wasn't as thick of a trunk, but look here, see that? It's starting to, if you rub your finger on here, it's starting, you can see here it's a little bit thinner. It's starting to really mess with it. It's not that bad, but you can kind of see the injury right there from that tag. So make sure you take those off your plant, okay? Take those off your plant. If you're gonna put it on, at least monitor it. You can kind of see some of the bark on here. So be careful with that, all right? So what we have, see how loose it is now? Sprinkle get some water on it. So instead of planting like this, tilting, we're gonna plant like this, standing straight. See that? All right, so do that right now. I need 2 hands, okay? You see the mulch level here? When you put your dirt in, try to leave some gaps. See that much space? That way when you put your mulch, there's still, you know, some room. And also if you fill it all the way to the top and you water, all that water is just gonna splash off to the side. So you see that one, once I water, it's not gonna splash off. It might collect right here, soak down in, and then the sides. So another tip there, okay? We're almost done with the guavas, the pink guavas. There we go. It's all done here. See that? It's nice and straight. Go. So like and subscribe for updates on this. I think what I'm gonna do is when I get another pot from Costco here, I'm gonna probably pot the smaller one and see if it grows bigger than the bigger one. Because a lot of people say don't up pot to a huge, really big pot. So we're gonna up pot that one and see if it does better. But thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this, if I made any mistakes or if you have any recommendations, and see you all in the next video. Bye.